How's everyone doing? I just got a awesome mail day from a couple different places and people, so I figured I'd go ahead and do a mail day. And if you've seen any of these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them as well. First up, I got from my buddy Tim on here, Timothy Smith, awesome guy. Definitely check him out. I'll put the link down below. Definitely deserves way more subscribers. Does Blu-ray DVD updates, big into horror. Just an awesome person. Check him out. Timothy Smith. And he sent me a note. He was telling me that his local Blockbuster was closing and he picked a couple things up. I was like, you know, do you see if they have this one right here for me? If they have another one, hook me up. I'll hook you up with something too. And I gotta send something to him. And I think he said this was $1. It still has the $4.99 sticker on it, so hopefully you did get it for $1. But he sent a note, which I always like that personal touch right there. Jay, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well also. I can't believe I found something that wasn't already in your collection. Thanks. I hope you enjoy it, man. I really like this one. I hope your mailman doesn't veto this package. I hope not either. Take care, Tim. Awesome. And here we go. It's The Loved Ones from Australia. Absolutely love this movie, and I hope this wasn't $4.99. I hope it was just $1. I mean, not that it's not worth $5. It definitely is, but I think you said it was $1, which I think is a steal for this movie personally. Absolutely love it. Definitely a great Australian horror movie. They've had a lot of good ones coming up recently. Another one that I don't really hear people talk about much is Storm Warning, which is an Australian horror movie, which I absolutely love. Very tense, great gore. And this one right here, also very intense, great gore as well. And I really love all the actors. They play their parts perfectly, especially the lead actress right here. Totally creepy and just insane, and I loved it. Very tense and just crazy, but it's definitely one to check out if you're into horror. In some aspects, it kind of reminds me of the movie May a little bit. Just certain, I guess because of the female lead and certain crazy aspects going on there. But absolutely love this one and very happy. Thank you so much, Tim, for helping me out and getting this one for me. Really appreciate it, and I'll get you something soon as well. Next up, I got from Film Movement, which is a great company. It kind of reminds me of Criterion Collection a little bit, except they put out a lot of ones that are just all independent and foreign films. And this one right here was a phenomenal movie. I'm going to do a whole special in-depth video about this one because I really enjoyed it. It's called The Iran Job right here. And it's about a basketball player, this guy right here, who goes to Iran. He's from the U.S., he's from the Virgin Islands, and he goes to Iran to play basketball, to a contract. I think it's just for 1 year. And it's when he's over there, it's during the presidential elections in Iran, and it's just a big culture shock to him. And I was really blown away by this movie. I learned a lot as well. For instance, when you're at the basketball games, it's segregated. All the men are on one side of the stands and all the women are on the other side of the stands. They can't mingle together and integrate, which I thought was, you know, something I didn't know about, even think about really. And it's just very interesting to learn about that culture. And I was really surprised that some of the women agreed to be part of this film, given that they can get in real trouble and go to jail for just going to a guy's house. I mean, just simple things, are saying something negative about the government, anything like that, they could get arrested and thrown in jail for, so there's a lot of things going on there. Some of the women were hanging out with him at his apartment, and they had to do it in like secrecy. They had to, like, if somebody came in or knocked on the door, they had to hide in another room, and it's just very interesting, and I really enjoyed the basketball aspects as well. You know, he's going through, they're trying to win and try to get to the playoffs, and it's the first time that this team that he's playing on could play in this bracket as well, this league. And great emotion as well. He's away from his girlfriend. They've been together for a long time as well. They, you know, do like Skyping and, you know, all that kind of stuff on the computer to talk. And there's one other foreign player as well that is playing in the league. I think each team on this Iranian league can have 2 foreign players. So they both roommate together. And I think he was from, I want to say Serbia. I can't remember offhand. But I just really enjoyed this film. I thought it was great with the basketball aspect as well as the political aspect. Very interesting. And this also includes a short film from the director, and it's called City Bomber. It's a German film, 22 minutes short, which I thought was really interesting as well. I really liked the way that it was shot. Basically about a bomber who's going to blow up a building, but his daughter ends up getting close to that building, and, you know, there's drama there, and people are trying to stop him from blowing up the building. And really like Film Movement. If you're not familiar with them, definitely check them out. And they have interior artwork usually and disc artwork, and they do a great job with their releases. Each one of their films comes with a bonus short film as well, And again, I think they have a film club as well. Like, you can pay a certain amount for like a membership, and you get the next movie coming out shipped to you each month. So I think that's pretty cool, and really enjoy the films that I've seen from Film Movement. So definitely check them out. Next up from RLJ Entertainment is Blind Date, which I love the new updated cover art right there. The old cover art from the DVD, which I have, is this picture right there, which I don't like quite as much. I really like the way that looks. This is one that I watched a lot when I was a kid growing up, and it's just a fun, entertaining movie. A lot of recognizable faces in here as well. I've got John Larroquette, you've got, of course, Kim Basinger and Bruce Willis, and you've got a whole bunch of other recognizable faces. I always forget this guy's name. He played the voice in Knight Rider right there. He's the judge in here. And he was also Mr. Feeney in Boy Meets World. Basically, they're set up on a date, and Kim Basinger, when she drinks, she just gets crazy, and it's just escalating craziness, and hilarity ensues, and he ends up actually, falling for her. And there's a scene where she's going to get married, and he sends her chocolates that have alcohol in them, which I thought was really funny and very entertaining. I never thought this would get a Blu-ray release, but I'm very interested to check this out and see what it looks like on Blu-ray. Nice disc artwork as well. But really enjoy this one. This is one I watched a lot growing up, so can't wait to check this out and relive it. It's been a while since I've seen it. Next up, the next three right here are from Echo Ridge Home Entertainment, and they're all triple features. The first one is an action triple feature, Too Young to Die, with Brad Pitt and Juliette Lewis. They were young, in love, and wanted for murder. Dun dun dun. Sounds like Natural Born Killers a little bit, or Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing going on. Next one is Driven to Kill with Steven Seagal. Some fathers fight for justice, others for revenge. Chuck Norris is in The President's Man, A Line in the Sand. That's the third one right there. I haven't seen any of these ones, so I'm looking forward to that. I've always wanted to see Too Young to Die, so that looks pretty cool. All action-tastic right there. Next up is a horror triple feature. I've seen two of the three of this one. I've seen Salvage and Mortuary. Mortuary is from Tobe Hooper. And I haven't seen Memory, so I'm looking forward to that one. Memory has Billy Zane in it, and Dennis Hopper as well. So that's pretty cool. Dennis Hopper, may he rest in peace. Fantastic actor. Salvage was a decent low-budget one, kind of a psychological aspect going on there, big time. And Mortuary, I was kind of disappointed with. I like certain aspects of it a lot, especially when they're going through these tunnels. But I wanted more from it, and there's like a supernatural aspect to it as well. And it's basically a family moves into an abandoned funeral home, and there's a legend of this person who was like a deformed child, that apparently he's still alive, and he killed the parents, and he's still living on the premises of this funeral home, and crazy things start happening. But I liked aspects of it, but it could have been so much better. But I'm looking forward to checking out Memory. Next up is another triple feature right here. It just says Godzilla vs. Biollante. 2 free Mega Monster movies. And it's Monster and Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus. And again, I haven't seen any of these ones yet. I'm looking forward to it though. And this Godzilla vs. Biollante looks freaking awesome, by the way. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. And these ones right here look like kind of cheesy Sci-Fi Channel movies. I don't know. They could be fun and entertaining, so I'm going to give it a fair chance. So there you go. There was my mail day right here. Definitely check out my friend Timothy Smith. Awesome guy. I've talked to him for a while on here. Again, that's one of the things I really enjoy about YouTube, and getting to know people, making new friends, new movie buddies, and helping each other out as well, doing trades and things like that. And I've met a lot of good people on here and talked to a lot of people, made some good friends, so I really think that's awesome. YouTube is a great outlet for that. But there you go. Definitely check out Tim. Put his link down below. And definitely, I would highly recommend The Loved Ones and The Iran Job and Blind Date. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember being pretty entertaining. And the rest of them, I'd have to check out a lot of these other ones. So there you go. If you've seen these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them as well. And hope everyone's doing well. Take care.